So I'm trying to get used to going live on YouTube before my big event, and I just thought to do a bit of practice before then. Happy new month, everybody! It's February. I was supposed to start my Motherhood series in January, but January was a stretch. It was a very, very, very busy month for me. So we're going to start it in February by God's grace, and that's just me bringing my mom friends on here, YouTube live, where we just discuss motherhood, the challenges, the blessings, the victories, the low moments, the high moments, the testimonies, everything motherhood. So bringing it on here. So please watch out for that. I'm going to post the flyers and the dates soon. But I just thought to just come on here to number one, get acquainted with my YouTube live, and also just share some things that has been on my heart regarding motherhood, regarding parenting. The truth is that sometimes, you know, when anybody asks me that, how has motherhood been for you? I don't have the answer. I don't have the answer because it's like you're literally asking me, how has your life been? Right? I see motherhood as my life. I see being a parent, being a mom as my life. I literally see it as a calling. I tell people, I say, motherhood is a ministry. Motherhood is a ministry. Motherhood is literally God placing a destiny into your hands. So it's not just, I got married, other room things, we have a child. It is much more than that. It is a ministry, it is a calling, it is God trusting you with the life of another person. And that is why it saddens my heart when I see children that are being abused, when I see children that are being neglected, when I see children that, because of lack of good parenting, they end up joining bad gangs, they end up, doing the things they're not supposed to be doing. And it really, really hurts when I see those children go through those things. And that is why I always say, please, moms, please, women, have an idea of motherhood before you become, you know, mothers. Guys, have an idea of fatherhood before you become fathers. So maybe that will let you know the journey ahead so that when you have children, you don't regret it. So this evening, I wanted to post a YouTube short, and then I was looking for a viral audio, like a nice audio to post for excuse me, a shot that I put with hello, um, Nalinia, hello, Sensor 5D. Thank you everybody for joining. I don't know how people used to do this YouTube live, but I know that people say, if you see the like button, please like. If you see where to like, please like. If you see where to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe. My name is Simlolu Ibidumoye. My friends call me the Global Woman. And I'm a mom, I'm a wife. Of course, I'm a wife, I'm a mom. On my YouTube channel, I talk about marriage, motherhood, faith, lifestyle. So let me know where you're joining me from. Let me know where you're watching me from. Hello, Islam787. Thank you guys for joining. Please subscribe. Oh, hi Sarah, happy birthday. Sorry that nobody wished you happy birthday. Happy birthday. Maybe you need to make new friends. Maybe you need to make new friends so that people would, I mean, I don't forget the birthday of my friends because birthdays mean so much to me, and I'm sure it means so much to others. So happy birthday, Sarah, Luca. Hi, Fino. Okay, so as I was saying, parenting is hard work. Yeah, parenting is a lot of work, is a lot of responsibility, and it will be fair on our children if we have an idea of what we're getting ourselves into. So now I speak Spanish. I'm speaking English, Fino. I'm speaking English. I hope you're not hearing Spanish. I hope my phone is not trying to like change my language. I'm speaking English. So please, So I'm not trying to scare you about parenting. Parenting is like one of my biggest blessings. Being a mom is one of my biggest blessings. It's one of the best things that has ever happened to me. Like, I love being a mom. I wanted to be a mom, and I thank God for the opportunity to be a mom, right? But the truth is, in as much as motherhood is a blessing, in as much as motherhood is one of the best things that's ever happened to me, I would be a liar and a deceiver if I don't tell you that motherhood is hard work. Motherhood is hard work. Parenting is hard work. And I think it's going to be good if and everybody understands this before they get into it. I was telling my husband the other day how that being a parent is literally you being responsible for someone else's life forever. So it's not just something you do for a few years, it is forever. I'm currently a mom. My own mother still has a sense of responsibility towards me. She still calls me. She still checks up on me. She asks for a grandchild. My grandma, God bless her soul, before she passed last year, she was a great grandmother. So she has her children that she calls, checks on. She had, before she passed, she had 9 children, 21 grandchildren, and one great grandchild. And trust me when I say my grandma on a weekly basis checks up on everybody. So parenting is a lifelong responsibility. It's a lifelong journey and you have to be ready for it. Just a moment. And you have to be ready for it. Yeah. You have to be ready for it. You have to speak to people that have been parents. Let them help you understand the responsibility that you're getting into. As I said, I'm not trying to scare you. Parenting is like, is beautiful. Of course, there are the beautiful sides. But I find that a lot of people get shocked when they become parents, especially when it's that newborn phase and you're not getting enough sleep. You're seeing another side of your partner, you're tired, you are stressed, you literally want to lose your mind. And some people are like, what is this? I never knew this was what I was getting myself into. And then I have heard of, stories where women abandon their newborns in that first few months of the stretch that they experience. They just, abandon their children, loads and loads of stories. I work in social services, so I've seen things, I know things, yeah. And it breaks my heart because I'm like, maybe if this mother, had an idea of what motherhood or parenting is, maybe she could have done better. Or maybe if she had a better support system, maybe if she had a good support system, maybe if she had, a supportive partner, maybe things will not go as bad as they went. But my point being that, please, before becoming a parent, understand that you are responsible for the life of somebody else forever. You are responsible for the life of your child forever until you breathe your last. Even when they get married and go to their own houses, you still have a sense of responsibility. But at least for the first 2 decades, you have like serious responsibility. And whatever it is that you do to the lives of your children is going to reflect on who they become in future. Is going to affect them, affect the choices they make, affect the life that they live, based on your own parenting. So it is hard work, guys, and I think it is important that you know the things to expect so that when you get into those stages, you are not running mad. So there are different areas of parenting that I think is important to, especially for women, that I think is important to take note of. When you have your child, the first 2 months is the newborn stage. This human being is new on planet Earth, so the child really doesn't know what they are doing here. They've been in the womb for 9 months where food has been supplied, where they were living fine, but now they are outside. They are trying to understand the temperature, trying to understand the noise that they are hearing, especially if the child is not the first. Imagine coming from the hospital realizing you have like 3 older siblings. That's noise, yeah? So when your child is crying, when your child is uncomfortable, it's not like that child is trying to make your life a living hell. It's just that the child is trying to navigate life just as you are trying to navigate parenting. And it is important you understand that. So in that newborn stage, that is where you would require a lot of patience, a lot of stretch, and it's important that you have that at the back of your mind. So before the baby comes, have like a support system. If you have a partner, prep them ahead. A lot of times men are oblivious of what it takes to like cater for a child because they didn't carry the child. To an extent, women still like have that, oh, okay, I understand what to do, I know what to do in them, but men don't understand it. Men don't really understand it. And it's important that they do, right? So that newborn stage is there's a lot. And these are the things that we're going to be talking about in the motherhood series that I'm, starting this month. I'll bring my mom friends to let's really educate the world about the world of parenting, the world of motherhood, so that the different stages to be careful of, so that the different stages to prep yourself ahead of, so that it's not looking like, what did I get myself into. Another thing that you might find stretching is when your child begins to teeth. Teething is another period in parenting that you can almost lose your mind, because teething comes at different stages. Maybe when the first tooth is coming around 6 to 9 months, and then after they become toddlers, new teeth also comes, and they experience pain, they experience discomfort. I know that when your child is experiencing pain and discomfort, excuse me, you as the parent, you cannot sleep, you cannot rest, and that's another time that you require patience. Is going to stretch you, and you have to understand that it's for the greater good. That child has to have teeth. You also went through, look at me, I have my teeth. I also went through that. So my child is also going to go through teething, and you as the parent have to be extra loving, extra caring. That's not the time to snap at them. That's not the time to be angry at them, because that is life. So sometimes when we are angry at our children, we need to think back and say, are we angry at them because they are growing through life? Or we're just angry at them because we've not put the systems in place to help us navigate these different stages. Another stage is when your child begins to try out new foods, right? Some it might go well with them, some it might not go well with them, some they might react to, your child may have allergies and all of these things. So please, parents, before you become a parent, when you're getting married, as you're getting married, tell your partner, start to watch YouTube videos like this, start to read books on parenting, go online and educate yourself. And as I said, this is not to scare you in any way. I mean, if you go to my YouTube channel or my Instagram page, I post lovely videos, moments with my child, because as I said, motherhood is a blessing to me. Motherhood is beautiful, it is purposeful. I love being a mom. However, I won't be fair if I don't let you know that there are days I cry. There are days I'm almost losing my mind. There are days that it really, really stretches me. And that is why I am starting that series. So that when you hear it from other moms and say, and they tell you, oh, these are the things to, watch out for. So we're not just doing the series to come and tell you that, hey, don't be parents. So no, we are doing the series for you to see that, yes, you're now a parent. These are the stages that might be really critical, that might, shake you a bit, but these are the things to do to help you out of it. So for me now, I know the next stage of my child. I know the next thing that, the next developmental change that she might be going through, and I know what to do to help her. Right. And that is why we are doing this, so that you can know ahead. And when those glitches come, when those stretching times come, you can easily navigate it, because parenting is lifelong and you have to learn to enjoy it, irrespective of the changes and the dynamics. Okay, guys, I plan to come on here for just 5 minutes. Yeah, my battery is running out. So watch out, I'll try to come on live, you know many times before then, just to prep you for when the actual live session of our motherhood series is going to come up. I'm going to work on the flyer this coming week. I'm going to share it with you guys, so please, when it comes, join the live session, invite your friends. This year we are becoming better parents. This year we are becoming better better mothers and fathers, and our children are going to bless us, and be better off for it. Okay, guys, thank you all so much for joining. God bless you. See you around. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Love you.